If Fubara says the PDP has abandoned him, it is difficult to fault that. Olagbadenyo. Of course now. Not be true you talk. The news in detail, please. Kola Olagbadenyo is a former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. In this interview, he speaks on the crisis in Rivers State, failure of the leadership of the party to act in favor of Governor Sim Fubara, among other issues. Joy Anigbogo brings the excerpts. They asked, Governor Fubara said the PDP has abandoned him. Even the presidential candidate of the party in 2023 general elections hasn't deemed it fit to visit Rivers State in the face of the crisis to show support for Governor Fubara. Why is that so? He replied, first and foremost, I have been in sympathy with Governor Fubara over the circumstances which he finds themselves in the party. And I say this because I recall that when the crisis started, I was on the program and I did say that the party must rise in support of the governor, whether he intends to leave or stay in the party. As we speak, since he hasn't made a public declaration that we wouldn't leave the party must rise in his support. Events that follow clearly shows that the party did not rise in support of Fubara. Why did I say so? First and foremost, I recall that at the last National Executive Committee NEC meeting, Governor Fubara made a demand concerning the caretaker committee that was constituted in Rivers State. He said that from his own expectation, he didn't expect Rivers State to be listed among the states that will have congresses, since the issue of the executive committee, ESCO of the party, particularly the caretaker ESCO of the party, has not been resolved. The national chairman, Ambassador Omar Damagum, said they had agreed to the caucus last time to find a political solution. Later, I read about cases in court that encumbered the political solution. Even as we speak, I don't think the party has acted in Fubara's favor or even in a reconciliatory solution in favor of Governor Fubara. If the governor says he has been abandoned by the party, it will be difficult to fault him or to say what he's saying is not correct. They asked, we watched as what happened in Rivers State continues to deepen, as you just pointed out, without much support or input from the PDP at the apex level. We see what is now happening in Edo, given the development last week. It tells the internal management of your party affairs what is really happening in PDP. Is it self-interest? He replied, the last time that I was on this platform, I also said that the party is currently hemorrhaging, and it is as a result of that it has its own internal crisis. Perhaps this has formed a distraction for the party to be able to take decisions that will keep the soul of the party together. So as we speak, the tendencies are seriously competing, and because of that, sometimes it is even difficult to explain the circumstances under which the party operates. They asked, I dare the PDP to support Fubara against Wike because it can never happen, because Wike has taken a good portion of the party. Challenge me to tell me it is not true. He replied, I might disagree with you. Even yesterday, the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Debo Olugunagba, said that the members of Rivers House of Assembly, led by Amawule, have ceased to be members of the party and have also lost their seats in the House of Assembly. With that disposition from the spokesperson of a party, it will be difficult for anybody to say that the party is not with Fubara. I think the issues are essentially about the constitution of the ESCO of a party in Rivers State. I have said it earlier that Fubara was right by declaring that the party has abandoned him, because outside the tenure of the former Anambra State governor between 1999 and 2003, Governor Mbadineju was the only one who had the structure completely taken away from him completely in the history of the PDP. I want to make it clear that what is happening in Rivers State is a reflection of what happened between 1999 and 2003 in Anambra State, where Mbadineju couldn't even contest the election because he was denied the right to contest by the party. But I have also said that I believe that the party can also act right in favor of Fubara, because it is in line with the structure of the PDP that a governor is the leader of a party in their respective states. There cannot be two leaders in their respective states. Again, they asked him again, I dare the PDP to take sides with Fubara in this Wike and Fubara debacle, Why I say this is because a portion of the PDP is in Wiki's back pocket, and I tell you why. This is the man that went on the side of the All Progressive Congress APC government. He said everything. He decimated your party, and you can't even take action. The last time we were here, we talked about disciplinary action. To date, no disciplinary action has been taken against Wiki. The rhetoric of your publicity secretary that spoke in favor of Fubara, those are just mere words. Till the next election, I dare the PDP to take an action against the FCT minister. You can say the more people are leaving the party because there is no pep. Take for instance the spokesperson of your party in the last election, Danebala, has gone to meet with Tinubu's camp. Probably when you take action against Wiki, I can tell you, I can take you as a political party for now. You are just a house party. He replied, irrespective of how you describe PDP at this moment, I'll tell you what is happening in the party today. Particularly the aspect that concerns the Minister of FCT, being in PDP and the APC at the same time, is left to the leadership of the party to take a decision in that respect. I guess that is the source aspect you are speaking to. I recall when Dave Umahi, the former governor of Ebonyi State, now the Minister of Works, was going to leave the party and he was dilly-dallying with APC. The party queried him. What I find strange is the inability of the party leadership to even ask questions. When I look at it, wholesome across the country, nobody is asking questions any longer. People have just accepted their fate, and I hope that PDP recovers from this situation. He asked, do you think it is in Fubara's best interest to just leave PDP and join APC? After all, he's a governor without structure. Without the support of PDP, the majority members of the House of Assembly has gone to the APC. He should just follow them and will have a perfect storm in River State. He replied, you asked me this question out of party politics, which means you want my personal opinion. As we speak today, the Minister of FCT is holding the Rivers APC in one hand and holding the Rivers PDP in another hand. So where does Fubara go? Is it the FCT Minister's APC or the FCT's Minister PDP? My basic concern is about the development of democracy. Are we playing it right? Are we really working in the interest of democratic talent? These are my concerns. If he wants to go to APC, for example, the APC establishment that is already structured around Mickey, even before he formally declares for the party, will he take away the structure from him and pass it to Governor Fubara? I think we should look at these issues. beyond the FCT minister, Wiki and Fubara, because it hovers around our democracy and the future of it. Let me sound a reminder. In the Senate, under David Mark, Senator Bukola Saraki, who later became the Senate President, Magnus Abbey, Senator Goji, and about 8 others wrote a letter to Senate President David Mark and said they were decamping to PDP. They are decamping to the PDP, from the PDP rather, to the APC. The Mark called them in as brothers and said to them, you know, if you do this and I read it on the floor, you have lost a seat. On account of that, he refused to read the letter on the floor, even when he wasn't available and the Deputy Senate President, then Ekweremadu, was beside and they tried to prevail on him. They made the same point. The man who left the House of Representatives lost his seat, so there is no contest in the matter. The Constitution in Section 109G says, if you leave your party except on the grounds of merger, except on the grounds of division, that section is self-explanatory. You have lost your seat. The presiding officer will write to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. In the case of people arguing that they have not completed the process, there is no provision in the Constitution that talks about the process. The Constitution says if you cross from point A to point B. I just wonder why you are not fooling around with our judicial system and court, giving all manner of orders. I believe, and I say it with all sense of responsibility, that even if those members acted in error, integrity demands that they live by with their errors. All this effort to ambush the judiciary can take us nowhere. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy.